Guess who? God, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I think I might have overdone it in the garden. Oh, but guess what? You won't believe what I just found. This is so amazing. I look like I've hit the mouse. I look like I've hit the mouse. I haven't hit the mouse. It's even better than that. Look what I found. It's a stone. It's a magical stone. You won't honestly believe it. Oh, I have a sit down shoe. I was thinking about making a cup of tea or hoping someone would make one. You don't think I'm making it up? Look, can you see its face? I think it's a fossilised hedgehog mouth face. Look. It's got eyes on both sides. How about that for a thing? You weren't expecting that, were you? That's got to be what it is, hasn't it? Wash it so you can see it properly. Oh, I can't stand up again. oh, it's too much to look after. There's nothing but pain in this garden, is it? It's a lot like life. I was going to play that next. Lot like life. Domination's the name of the game. So I hear people gruntle all the time. Like, oh, I've got gardening. I've got a gardening thing going on. I'll pop its eyes off now. It just looks like a whole bit of skin. I think it's going to stone again. We'll have a look at it later on. Its eyes have grown back in. It's good though, wasn't it? What should we look at next? Oh, see, you have to catch the magic in real time. Otherwise, it doesn't. Oh, where's she going? She doesn't have that idea. Dolly, Dolly, no one wants to know about you. Look, she just jumped over the fence. Oh, Dolly, I was busy. Go on, Spider-Man. Oi! Her bristle's gone up. She's playing shark attack. Dolly, get back in here. Shall I make her jump over? No, it's someone she knows. Dolly, come. Dolly. I'm just not having it. She's too busy doing other things. What's saying? Where is it, Dolly? We don't know this. Oh, it's a whip. Oh, the dust. Look. It's a whippet. Look at her. Diamond what? Diamond specimen. Get in. Come on. I know. She's so proud of herself. Come on. I stuck her with it. Why, she's orange. I washed her with lemon juice. Okay. What an agent. Agent what? What am I called? Harley Cartel, that's what. This is Agent Lemon. Melon, more like. Right. Don't even jump over there again, Dolly. My back's going. Go on, get in there. Did I show you my Stumpy Sweet Peas? My dwarf variety. They're an old variety. Look. I put them in there. Oh, they're going to dwarf. They're going to dwarf all the others, that's what. Right. Go inside. I've been playing the disappearing game again. I chopped down a load off the buddleia. Can you see? I've made a bit of a... Go away. We're talking over here. I've been shaping it. I've got to get the chair out and take some off the top. And I want to guide the roses over that with it so they sort of, you know, crawl through it a bit. Dolly, if you knock that over, there's going to be serious repercussions. Can you go in, please? Or go and lie down on that thing. They're all watching you all over the world. So I just I just want to round the top off a bit. I couldn't find my secateurs for ages, so I'd put them on in a bag inside. I was cursing about that for a bit. Dolly, no, thanks. I've washed out those and washed out some plant pots. Spindly, you rather say. They're looking a bit leggy. How thick? These ones are supposed to be thin anyway. These are actually generally an old variety, and they are, even on the packet, they've got a finer look to them. So I'm not just, moaning about it. I was telling you what I was thinking as well when I was going on about that person cursing my garden that it's going to bring nothing but pain. I thought, you know what? If you want to be a bit more useful from that, you could have trimmed trimmed some off my fruiting honeysuckle rather than chopping down my tree of enlightenment. What was it? It was a weeping cherry, I think. A weeping prunus or something. I can't remember. Some ornamental tree of enlightenment I thought, and they chopped it down. I thought, do you know what? Well done, you. Good bloody job. Why do people do these things to themselves? Why do they do them? Anyway, I think I showed you everything else earlier on. I'll tell you what I did do. I had some wild. This is probably why I've gone so crazy. I had some wild celery in my dinner. That's what I decided to call it. Parsnip nibs. I cut one down and I chopped it up in sausage casserole, and then I used the leaves. I chopped them up like flat-leaved wild parsley and put them in these little bun things that I made to go with it. Shall I show you that? Let's go indoors while the dog's taken a. I've got through loads of it. I made another little, I put all those old bulbs in that I kept getting told of. Don't buy any more flowers. It's bad for the environment. An old thing was going, yeah, stop buying them in pots. Just go and buy a bag of bulbs and do it yourself. Like, I think about these things in advance. Anyway, so I stuck some in there, and stuck some in there, and stuck some in there, and stuck some. I've still got some more to get rid of, but do you know what? I've hidden those somewhere else. I was thinking, what are these ones called? These white ones? Mother's what? Guard or something. What are they called? I've forgotten what it's called. Mother's stagecoach. What are they called? I've forgotten. I remembered earlier one. I've forgotten again now. Mother's doorkeeper. No, it's not it, is it? So, and they're all what's the word? Seeding anyway. The heads have gone on them, so that spring's definitely. I was hoping we were going to get a second spring if I put the bulbs in. They might all flower again. It doesn't work like that. Yeah. So there we go. I hid some more hyacinths behind the buddleia. That was fun, climbing around the pond like a. What else did I put around there? I can't remember. Sweet peas, probably. The fine ones. I didn't want anyone to see. I'm joking. The air's definitely turned, hasn't it, since I put that red and black flag out yesterday. It's the old weather witch. I haven't put the pansies out yet. They haven't got their true leaves. Hello.
Hello.
Shower. Is there anything in the bath? What's in there?
Mucky socks.
Do you want me to deal with that?
What to deal with it?
Yeah, okay, thanks.
What is it?
Yeah, just chuck them in the sink. I was going to wash them, but I left them soaking. Okay. I don't mind doing it.
Okay.
So they've not got their true leaves on them, so I probably shouldn't put them out yet, should I? Pansies, but the snails don't seem to eat those either. I just wanted to get rid of them, to be honest. I'm sick of guiding them in and out every day. I might get some more sweet peas tomorrow. I feel like doing it. Some different ones. I found a whole selection at the garden centre the other day that I hadn't seen. A whole row of completely different sweet peas I've never seen before in my life. It was like walking into a candy shop, but I couldn't get any then, so I might just have to have a peruse tomorrow. These are the True Blues, I think. No, they're not. They're the lavender bridesmaids. I don't think True Blues coming up yet. Let's have a look. Don't show them the others. But I want to. I'll show you these. But I made fat because I tell you what I did, because I talked you through my fat biscuits. I made this slop with the sausage and a half that was left actually, and the wild celery, carrot, onion. What else have I put in it? 2 little potatoes. I put some half cup of lentils and half cup of, what's that called? That bean stuff. Pearl barley, some charcoal water, just because that's what I've been doing, to put it in there with charcoal. Some tomato puree. What else did I put in it? I don't know if I put much else in it actually. What else did I put in it? I put some peas in it at the end. Just felt like doing it because I had some extravagance. Oh yeah, and then I found the rest of yesterday's stew and chucked that in as well. What was in that? Well, it was that piece of venison and same sort of thing really, but with some old Chinese black bean sauce that my son had left over from his Chinese, but he didn't want to eat my food, so he offered me the sauce, which is great. So I just used it in that yesterday. I did my normal thing. So, but I did. I wanted dumplings, but I couldn't have dumplings because I didn't have any. So I made these cake things, which was exactly the same as I talked about earlier: gram flour and a bit of self-raising flour. And then I chopped up the parsley leaves. Not parsley leaves, what's it called? The wild celery. And what else did I put in it? I put some seeds things in it. I wanted to use that. Don't! Good. That I had in the cupboard. Jira seeds. Jira. So I put all those in it. How many? A load. But I thought they were quite nice. And mixed it just up with a bit of water. Did the same, but then made it a bit fatter, but not quite that fat because they do puff up a bit being self-raising flour. Oh, it's cold. I think that's everything I have to show you for now. I just want to show you that great stone. Oh, Dolly wants to show you something. She wants to show you how she gets on well with all the other dogs. I can't shoot till they start to grow. Oh God, if she jumps over that thing again, I'm going to go mental. Look, let's watch her. No, she's not going to do it. Good girl, Dolly, good girl. Good girl. She's thought about it twice. So that's one pot emptied. And there was other things growing in as well. So I've just sprinkled them around, which is fun, just because they've come out of the old compost. Another surprise for another day. I planted up that thing that I was going to put in the front garden by the door and decided I couldn't to drag it out there. There's nothing much in it, but for that periwinkle stuff that I'd put in a pot the other day and I pulled it out from somewhere else. It rooted everywhere. Some dog-eyed daisies that I decided to shove in it. I thought if I move that out the front, that'll just seed everywhere as well. I was going to plant sweet peas out the front, then I just stuck them out. Not sweet peas. Forget-me-nots that I dug out the garden. I just ended up sticking them all around here instead in different places. I put some, I can't remember what I've done actually. We'll wait and see. Have I got any, I haven't got a raspberry bush. No, I was thinking actually about getting one. They've got those in Poundland as well, but it's where to put it because they spread a lot, don't they? And you get wasps on them. Put it out the front, where the bin should go, or under my window. I could put it under the window actually. Put them around the gate. No, I don't know. I've got loganberry, which I probably should have cut down a bit. I don't know. Put them in troughs up the alley. Sort of the dog going out the gate. Maybe, I don't know. I said before, didn't I? If I had building rights on this place, what I'd do is just get some bricks and build a trough along this garage wall where that inch thing is. I just, I'd build like a planter along there and just grow all along it. I train trees up the wall, fruit trees, and fan them out. And then cover the gate, put a roof on it full of chickens. But do you know what? There we go. Small space gardening. It's fun, isn't it? So I didn't even eat any dandelions today. I thought I'd give them a day off. Do you know what? That's the other thing. That's the other thing. I bought a little bay tree last year, a laurel. Is it laurel? Because they had them in Wilco's, and somebody said, we'll get two. And it's like, well, I only got one. And I thought the other day, do you know what? I should have got two, because you have one for stock and one for, what's it? Growth. One for stocks and one for shares. You use one and the other's in recovery, don't you? You swap them back and forth. So anyway, my bay tree's having a rest at the moment. I know you're supposed to dry out the leaves to make more flavours, but I usually just put them straight in the pot. I thought calendula would come up the other day. That's another thing I want to buy tomorrow, calendula. I pulled it up by accident and stuck it back in the ground. It might still be one. It's too early for them to start growing yet. Start throwing more seeds around, they'll start to grow anyway now. I love calendula so much. Right. Oh yeah, and I did that little corner as well. Next to that, I'm thinking about moving this pot at some time. That's like a fig jar, isn't it? That should have a fig in it, really. So if my fig sprouts, I'll change that around again. Maybe put it over there somewhere. Oh, I'll make a cup of tea. I'm going to have to sit down. It's exhausting. What am I going to do with all these sticks? Well, I was going to make more hat stands with the plant pots. I'm going to have to wash them and dry them all out. So that needs to be done. There was another pile of longer ones. They're too hard to cut through to use as canes. Where have I put those around here? Oh. I did take my slippers off to do the pollen. I thought I'd be so angry if I got my slippers soaking wet. So these ones I've kept if I need to use this anything. if I do get some dwarf beans, I could make a little triangle to grow them up. Or some little sweet peas even. I don't know. Make them a little wigwam. Peas. Try really hard to grow. I don't know where to put peas. You'll find somewhere. Probably true, actually. Probably true. I'll probably take up some more paving stones. Just put them in the middle. Something for the dog to dance around. Just try and block her in. I could make a pea gate, couldn't I? Gate of peas. Right. Hey. Crickets. How about that for fun? I might chop a bit more of the apple tree off. You can't now. Spring's over. Or spring's begun. I forgot which way it is. Can you hear them? I was wondering, it probably isn't actually. I was listening to the drain run earlier on under here when I was doing something, possibly probably putting in some sweet peas. And it was trickling all the time. And I was wondering if there's like an actual well down here somewhere, like a natural well. Because there might have been at one point, wasn't there? It was just trickling. I don't know why it was trickling. There was nobody in the house at the time, so it wasn't come from our... I don't even know where this drain comes or goes to. Because we had to have something done years ago. I think they came looking for rats actually, and there was a rat's nest, but the drain, the old drain, was under there next door, and that's where the rats were. So that's that drain. So I don't know what this drain is. I don't really understand how they work. Look, it's running now. Then the water's running in the bathroom. I have to try and work it out. I need to get to the council offices and have a look at the drain plans. I can't really actually be bothered to do that. I'm not that interested. I like to make up my own sort of sense of social mystery, to be honest. Leave a bit of a, what's it called? A hot potato tree. Hot potato tree. What are those flowers called? Mother's what? I remembered earlier on. Mother's mantle. Oh. Yeah, but that's not what I was thinking it was called. Right, I'm definitely going to make a cup of tea. I'll kick this back in to my side. Probably think about covering those up tonight. I'm putting some more in. I'm going to buy another bag of compost and plant some more when I'm more in the mood to get back to tending things again. I don't just want to see the back of them all my new children. crickets everywhere. I'm gonna find one. Somebody just let a load go. They've got a different song. What are they going to eat? Everything. It's a plague of locusts. I think it's true. What do they eat, little crickets? That's what's eating my leaves. They've come for what? Maybe the wren will come back. I was thinking as well about the diamonds, because I planted some diamonds today. 2 sets. I put 2 diamonds in and a triangle actually. Well, because I put the carrots in the diamond, didn't I? And then I put something else in the diamond today. And I put something else in the triangle. I think it's just like cottage planting thing. You just do it in the shapes and do it. But I was thinking about the triangle of, I forgot what it's called, when the dog had mites. That's called as, what's it called? Not triangle, diamond. Diamond of whatever. The cycle of the mite cycle is a diamond. But what's she on about? I don't know. It must be like to do with the seasons and like dormancy and blah blah blah. I don't know actually. I can't remember. I just started thinking on what the connection is with diamonds. And now I've just think about the crickets going and how different things go in cycles basically. What they come for, what's coming next, and what will come, blah blah blah. That's what I was thinking. Right. Really, how interesting. Yes, I know. I'm definitely going to have a cup of tea. I did my all my hard honest labour. Another pear in there, see if anything's going. I actually put spring onions in one at a time today. That was fun, wasn't it? What do I want a prize for doing that? No, but I just, do you know what? I tell you what I was thought doing? I was imagining I was planting rice. That's what I was doing. And I shall appreciate every single last one of them when I eat them, if they grow. Otherwise, I'll just have to buy some from the shop and do the same thing and imagine they've planted them one at a time like little grains of grass. It will be so much tastier. That's what mindfulness is, I suppose. Right, cup of tea. I'll speak to you when I find something else interesting to show you, like an old an old pebble. Bye. It's always a good day when you find a new pebble.